50 Cent in the neighborhood, man. All right, 50. Let's start with movie career.
Yeah.
What's going on 50 Cent movie-wise right now? I love 50
man.
Came in, man. He came in with freelancers.
Yeah.
And we did the wall, but he walked in with his own product.
Yep.
Yeah,
with your
Like he had an old-ass like music convention or something.
I got to sell this
awesome.
thing, man. This is it right here.
And so what is freelancers?
Freelancers is a project that was directed by Jesse Terrero. You know, actually through my production company, film production company. You know, me and Jesse had a relationship where we shot over 60 music videos together.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Nice.
And you know, it's cool. Like, it's a step up. We did Gun. It's a film that I wrote. Me and Jesse did, and then this is the next step. So it's me, Robert De Niro, and Forrest Whitaker.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, those
who they
names
are.
sound vaguely familiar. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Forrest Whitaker is a beast, and we already know Robert De
Yeah,
Niro
it's
is
tough.
a How do you approach these cats, man?
Oh man, it was for me. I had
tell
an
them I'm gonna kill
opportunity.
you?
No, I had an opportunity to work.
Right. You don't do that anymore. I know.
I got a new approach.
I heard.
With De Niro, I actually worked with him on Righteous
Right.
Kill, and had the opportunity to meet him prior to that because he was actually entertaining the idea of doing Streets of Blood that I ended up doing with Val Kilmer and Sharon Stone. But you know, because we interacted with each other, we developed a relationship where I could actually call. This project was like it's a favor. He doesn't have to do that. You know, financially he's in a space where he can do whatever he wants. So.
Yeah, but he don't even have to do favors either.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you would have definitely understood if he would have said, no, Curtis, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right, well, at least I tried.
At least you spoke to me.
Right. But it was the way he turned me down. It was very nice, man.
It just felt like he's still my friend.
Right. Yeah. You know, I don't feel as bad, you know?
And you say you write. Where do you find time to write?
Wow, all the time. Like I'm on actual airplanes and stuff like that when I'm traveling, commuting. That's definitely a designated time for me to actually start writing. And now it takes me a long time to write a film project, but you know, music I can just sit down. I can write between here and there. I'll write the whole song.
Wow.
Man, so 50, when do you think you'll be comfortable?
Well, I think I'm really doing what I'm supposed to do now, babe. Like my ambition is gonna lead me to new projects. This is why when you pick a significant other, she has to be conditioned to want to do. She gotta want to win.
Right. You know
Are you?
Do you have that significant other now?
No.
Or because I'm going to tell you straight up, man. When you get one, your grind becomes different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Big
saying?
nose.
Yeah, it just becomes a little different. You know what I'm saying? Can't make them quick moves like you used to.
You can chill like Eddie, like it just disappear, or the divorce come and you be back to work.
I'm gone. I'm not gonna be here. Back in the game, baby. We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy in the neighborhood.
Big boy.
We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, man. 50, let's talk music. What's going down with 50 Cent? There's so many different things to talk about. What's going down
I'm excited.
with 50 Cent, the
I've been working for a long time. I had more time than I needed on this actual album. And I've accumulated some real good music, so I want to actually put it out. So album 5 is coming out 7/3/12. You know, July 3rd, it'll actually hit.
And
it'll be available.
This is you putting it out?
Yeah, it'll be available on iTunes.
Free.
It'll be available everywhere.
So are you free now?
Well, you know what? I have another requirement that I have to deliver to Interscope.
Could that be in the form of greatest hits?
It could be.
Hello. Look at like it could be, you know?
Yeah.
But this one is your own.
Yep.
Really though?
It'll be available everywhere, iTunes, everywhere they can pick it up.
Pick every single, put it out when you want. Don't have to have real meetings with somebody else controlling your destiny.
Right. I don't even have to start with the single. I could put the project out and then build it.
I heard that. 50, what do you do to relax?
You know what? I used to watch film and television.
Right.
Nice.
Used to.
And now you're on there, so you don't want to be watching yourself.
Now, you know what? I still find, a pleasure to just be at home, like to relax at the house. Like, it don't necessarily got to be my house neither, just away from everything else that's going on.
Now, how long have you been owning that house in Connecticut, the one you bought from Mike Tyson?
Since 2002.
Okay, so we figured 10 years.
Yeah.
Have you walked around that whole house yet?
Yeah, there was this place.
Because you remember when we were there, y'all thought y'all was about to leave without me. Y'all didn't even know I was still at the house. Yeah, man, and it was crazy because I was like, hold down for me, and I had to go through like customs and get my passport stamped.
In the house.
You gotta see this house. How much does it cost to keep this house empty, or just to run the house per year?
It's like $400,000.
Just to run the house per year.
Gosh.
Just to say I'm not sleeping there.
Yeah, and that's actually. Well, it's actually low. The numbers for that kind of property, the size of it.
When was the last time you slept there?
Maybe 7 at 8 Days this year.
What room?
Oh my God.
Which
Who
room?
stays there?
I
Hey man, I remember it was one room you didn't let us in. I think I knew who was there that night though, Jack. You know what I'm saying? He had a pair of pants. You know when you just take your pants off and throw them on the floor?
Yeah.
It was right there on the floor and everything. You know what I'm saying? It was goodies all over the place.
thought we was friends.
No.
Put in the stuff there.
I'm just saying, it was goodies all over the place. It was crazy, man.
Niggas
Goodies
crazy.
all over the
Yeah.
place.
So yeah, we need to probably just go ahead and throw another album release party there, or do.
Yeah, but I need to do something because
Yeah.
I mean, like that's what is best for that property because I got a nightclub,
Yeah.
fits 1,500 people in
Oh my
it.
God.
Yeah, a nightclub
What?
at the crib.
Half of the nightclubs out here don't fit
Yeah.
1,500 people.
And then, you know,
And 37
else,
restrooms.
I invite people over to
But then
kinda
you have
test.
an indoor basketball court.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy because when I walked by the court, it was like I looked in there with Kobe, Jordan, everybody was in there playing.
The places.
Oh no, everybody was in there. I was like, damn, this dude got
dream
like
team was there.
the dream team in there for real. Got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy in the
Big
neighborhood.
boy. Big boy.
50 Cent is in the neighborhood, man. 50, I had a chance to ask you like 50, you on planes probably 2, 3, 4 times. It probably could be every day in a week.
I'm on, yeah, like at least probably 2 or 3 times out of the week.
But you say you still get this anxiety when you fly?
Well, yeah, because you know what? It's not because I'm actually afraid of the flight. It's just I've seen so many images and good images of planes crashing.
Right. Like
In
vivid.
movies and stuff like that,
Yeah.
that you still get that, like the turbulence.
What
you
could
know what the
happen?
turbulence is. You know it's just
Right. Like little wind pockets
But
or
it
something.
shake, you all
Right.
What's going
you
on?
know, like, yo,
What's going on?
what is this like? And then you look around and see somebody else. It was one time. I was overseas. Look, we on a plane. He was getting ready to learn what country we was in.
Poland.
We was in Poland. The guy missed the runway, so he tried to.
What?
He tried to rush the plane down to the runway, based on like the coordinates,
Yeah.
whatever.
Missed the spot.
And then once he did it because it was visible, like he could see where we were supposed to be at. Then he pulled back up, and it felt like the plane was just like we was just falling. It was just drifting. The whole plane was on one side. And he turned around and looked at me. And I said, nah, man, you ain't dying now. I got too much stuff I got to do.
Yeah, man. Like I got a meeting at 12:30. It's gonna be crazy.
And he looked and he was like, all right. But that was the one time we was on a plane that it was
Yeah.
like,
Like this is
What's
it.
gonna happen?
yeah, like we did. Oh, this is like, oh,
Like
so
man,
I'm
I
a
did
leader?
all that work so everybody
So
else
I'm
can
a leader?
capitalize. Like,
Yeah,
right.
like this is it. This
Right.
is how I go.
Hey man,
Poland?
I was you know what I'm saying? Like man, gotta send the body back home. You know what I'm saying?
another flight?
I was on this flight one time, man, and it was horrible. And I guess the flight attendants thought everybody was off the plane when we landed. And me and my boy Mark Love, big ups to you, Mark Love, we were getting off the plane and we heard the flight attendant say, I didn't think we were gonna make it.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then when she saw us getting off the plane, she, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the damage was done. We were on the ground and we were safe, but just to hear her say that, I was like, oh, this is worse than what I
Because they're not
thought.
gonna tell you. They
Oh,
ain't
no,
tell
no.
you you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're not going to come on at 30,000, you know, like, oh, I don't think we're going to make it. Probably want to
my
start, you
goodness.
know,
Your life
Snakes
vest?
on a plane.
yeah, all of that. Don't use your
Yeah,
phone.
see, that was
You
no
can.
good for me.
Right.
That movie, the Snakes on the
Snakes on
Plane
the
thing.
Plane?
Damn, Samuel Jackson.
I really don't like the snakes.
Right,
I really
right.
don't like snakes.
Especially on a
That
plane.
And you put
And
them on a plane.
Oh my God.
Stuck on the plane.
Don't let me scare you.
Good Lord. No, snakes and pit bulls on the plane.
That's a good one.
Put everything you don't like on the plane.
Pit bulls on the plane.
Basically, we got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy in the
Big
neighborhood.
boy.
Big boy in the
Big
neighborhood.
boy.
50 Cent in the neighborhood.
We're talking about 5 that's about to come out, but first of all, the Lost Tape, man, this mixtape was amazing. And one of my favorites was the Riot remix that you did. I gotta talk about this video though. The director saying, kind of like dissing you for you adding in your clips to the actual video,
And it
like
looked
remixing
good.
it. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a part of it. I didn't even know that.
I missed this completely. The director's upset. So what?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
what?
buddy.
Take a hike.
You know what it is? Let me tell you something. What's really interesting is when I would take someone's song on the mixtape, I would do their record over.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'd get airplay as much as their record did.
Man.
2 Chainz, because he would actually come sit down and just talk. Like he go, I just want to learn something. Tell me something that I don't know, or look, this where I'm at. The position he's in before he got to the point where he's at now,
Right.
where he's heating up. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll talk. I'm like, I don't want to take him off the record. DJ Drama sent me the song, like, yo, you should do this. He sent the instrumental. And I said, well, see if I can get, well, I'm going to cut it. I cut it and made the remix to the actual record and said, put that on the actual joint. Because I didn't want to take him off the song and could just rap. I could have did my version.
Hey, man, let me tell you what record went through the roof for me, man. And I thought it was your record at first. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Record?
Nah.
Which one?
That damn Diamond Girl.
Oh yeah, that was Ryan Leslie.
Ryan Leslie. Even Ryan was in the neighborhood like, man, I thank him for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought that was your record.
It came so early. Like, I caught Ryan's record. I caught Raphael Sadiq.
And then Man, you did Man is like Man going all over the world with what you did for him on Buzzin'.
Yeah, Buzzin'.
Yeah,
I did those records the same night. Buzzin', Man Buzzin'. Look, Man's Buzzin'. YG Tooted and Booted.
Yes, sir.
And the Down on Me record.
Jeremiah. Wow.
I did those. As soon as I landed, I came in the scope. I said, "Give me the records that's out right now. That's playing. That's the new young. I want the new kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?" And they was like, "You sure you want to just co-sign their records?" And I said, "I don't care. I just want to do the record with the kid that's coming up. This the new." And they gave me the records, and I went and I did. Steve LaBelle. I had a relationship with him, so. It's easy for us to do the little man thing when we shot the video and everything.
Hey, man, what's my little partner, my little YouTube partner?
Yeah.
Oh, Keenan.
Yeah, that dude.
Hilarious.
I just seen him on YouTube recently.
Hey, man, when you stepped through that door at his crib, I was like, oh, my God.
They wasn't even...
Anything else was a sloppy carbon copy because other cats tried to do it. No disrespect to
his
him.
video performed better than the actual video.
Because, you know, it's a trip. I don't remember... the Down on Me video, like, okay, the shots. But I remember you stepping through that dude's room.
Like, what's up, everybody?
My little partner was on it, Jack. I ain't mad at you. We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, Big Boys neighborhood. 50 Cent in the neighborhood, man. 50, I just want to pick your brain on a couple things, man. Hot 97. Summer Jam.
Right.
Rosenberg comes on. He says something about, you know, Nicki Minaj, Starships, so on and so forth. Then this whole melee starts. Lil Wayne pulling off the show.
Money, man.
Things that was going down with the station the next day and up until this point. Do you feel like if you were in that same position where you felt like, okay, somebody dissed you or dissed somebody in your camp, what would you have done, or do you understand why Wayne pulled
I think that was a bad executive decision. That's all. On Wayne's part.
Wayne's part.
But you know, if go do the show, get on stage, and when you're at your peak point in performance, tell them how you feel, because your fans are there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so you're angry at a talk show personality on the actual radio station. Are you angry at the station itself? Because if you get slighted there, your whole energy is going to change. Within those markets, if you're talking about the leading radio station.
Right.
Yeah.
So if everything you play gets played, there's no passion involved. It's like, yeah.
So how would you have done that? How would 50 Cent done it?
I'd wait till I had the room.
Right.
Wait till I got the stadium rocking and everything's there and it's the highest point, the highlight of the actual show. And then I give them my
Right. And so that way you got your fans and you were just able to
and everyone's content.
Platform.
Everyone's content. They're not disappointed that they actually came out and paid their money to see the show at different points. And then it's still that thing, like, when you're angry afterwards, they see your anger, so they're upset with you.
Right.
Still, they're pissed because they spent their money and they didn't see you, and now you're angry. You have a lot of nerve. It's like, even if you fall and you hurt yourself on stage, like, look, you see Beyonce's showmanship. When she falls, she get up so fast that if you blinked, you missed it, and she goes right back into performing because she knows we don't care. She fell.
Right. Yeah.
We
Justin Bieber didn't bust his head on. They're like, man, get your ass back on stage.
Get up. Look. As fast as possible and back to the actual show because we want to see the show.
All right, so you would have waited and
I would have waited
at the right platform.
Yeah, wait till you in the show. You got to hit records. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch. And when I got them, like I feel like this room is mine right now. Hold on a second.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop that for a minute. Let me say something.
Specifically, the guy that says something, instead of having the whole station feel like you got. You know what I'm saying? And then you go through personalities and you do that. It's a mistake. It's a big mistake. And the mistake is really, it's the executive's mistake. If he called and said that, I think he's really trying to take some weight off of her.
What do you mean by that?
Like, make it his fault instead of making it her fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the past, she's done things that would match those actions, like deleting your entire Twitter and doing different things that, you know what I mean, like abrupt decisions.
You answer every question, Good Lord have mercy.
I love 50. Yeah.
Do you know what this is? That's called holding your tongue. Jesus Christ. This you don't know nothing about that. 50, your mental editor is there, but boy, you ask a question. I've never had you say, I don't want to answer that. Best believe that. We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, Big Boys neighborhood. 50 Cent, man. 50, I don't know how much you're worth. I don't give a damn.
It's a lie. That's all we know.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, man. What is the biggest check that you've seen at one time?
At one
Now,
time?
because I remember I got a meal out the deal. That sounds humongous to you.
That was it was a,
Right. What's
That's
the
fun.
biggest check that you've seen at one time? What was that amount?
I got about $80 million. I don't know.
That's 50 for you.
Oh my God.
And you still working?
Go
Huh?
ahead.
And you still working?
Yeah, like I mean, look, for me,
What's wrong with you?
don't say that to me. Look, you know what? You look. My son's mom used to talk to me like that. That's why I don't talk to her no more.
If my son were to get a deal, he's 5. I would stop working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody cut me a
That
check
ain't
now.
right, babe.
Now, 8,000 I can't live off of. 80,000, but 80 million?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gone.
Done.
I'm saying a whole lot of FUs to people until my money runs out.
yeah.
Come back and be like, hey.
Remember me?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I lost myself.
yeah, gotcha. You know what I'm saying? But you figure 80 over here, this over here, Coca-Cola over there. Like, oh my God, 50.
Yeah, I've been working. Like I don't think they realized how well I was doing on those projects.
Right. How's your relationship with Dr. Dre now?
We good. Like I have a relationship with him that me and M is a little different because he calls like we'll speak to each other for no reason. Like yo, just what's up,
Right.
and there's nothing else in the call that has anything to do with business. But Dre, like you gotta make an effort for him. He's like a different kind of person. Like he's like,
Does he ever change his numbers on y'all?
like we don't have like they like change the number.
Right. But it's not like where your phone ring, you be like, hey, hell yeah, what's up, 50? It's Dre.
Nah, like
Yeah.
if we doing something like Coachella.
Right.
When that was coming up, Tom came around for that. He was like, yo, I called him. He wanted me, but I had already got word that he wanted me
Right.
before.
Hey, you looking
So
for
you
me?
called him.
Yeah.
I'm here.
What we doing? What's the
Yeah,
date
so
on this?
we doing that? You
2
want me to
days?
come?
Right.
I said, so what you want me to do?
Right, yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know that, see, I'm not crazy enough not to acknowledge that without the In the Club record,
Right.
50 Cent isn't 50 Cent. Without PIMP, 50 Cent isn't 50 Cent. I got a lot of hit records that I made that weren't actually produced by Dr. Dre, but it was his input that made those records hit records.
Is he on the new album?
Yeah,
I heard that.
definitely.
Do you ever think, like, I'm pretty sure that 50 Cent, you got beats that was supposed to be on Detox, because we were waiting on Detox for
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
And that's the process.
since
Like,
had the right to vote.
you know what he does? He falls in love with it, falls out of love with it, because it's there. And he has so
Right.
much good stuff just in there
Yeah,
that's
man.
playing around that it doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna pop in there and get what I can.
I heard
out of
that.
batch.
Yeah, you ain't
Oh, you don't want
using
that? I'll take it.
Yeah, we got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy.
Big boy.
50 Cent is in the neighborhood, man. 50, I want to ask you about the headphones now, man.
Yeah.
What's going down with the headphone line?
It's doing well, extremely well actually. I got new distributors internationally on it, so I'm actually in a good space with that project. And SMS Audio, again, we partner with Feeding America
Yeah.
to provide 200 meals with every headset that's sold domestically. So
And is that the same thing with the Street King with the energy shots also?
And, you know, because I want to promote conscious capitalism. I want to see. I still haven't seen the reaction that I want from my peers, from other artists deciding to choose their cause. Don't actually choose hunger. That's what I chose. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But
Why did you
Choose a
choose
cause.
hunger?
because it's a world issue. It's
Right.
not. It's not like a. We think it's third world, and 1 in 6 Americans here
Right.
starving. Like you got kids that are
Crazy.
surviving just on their school lunch.
Yeah, man.
You know, so big when I wanted to do it from the very beginning. Feeding America wouldn't touch me.
Really though.
I had to go around them to an
Man.
international organization.
Oh, God.
And why was that?
Yeah.
Was it
It's
image or
it's their
just,
perception of 50 Cent. Like
Right.
certain things that go, oh,
like
oh
here
my
he
God.
is.
Yeah.
This
Not
guy want
sure.
to feed
Hesitant.
kids.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We ain't letting him feed our kids.
Uh-uh.
No.
Right.
So
You don't
what?
want
Those
your
kids are
food.
hungry.
Yeah.
That's
Clear away.
crazy.
They
No,
not
no.
eating that food you providing. You know?
Yeah, and
Different food.
It's interesting because they came around and I didn't do what they
Wow.
did at that point. Like what they said when they wouldn't actually do it at that point. I said, oh, so I wanted to give you money. I'm calling
Right.
you to give you money for this issue, and you saying you don't do
Nah,
it.
we don't want your money.
Wow.
Craziness.
So do you mean the people that you said were hungry before we said that aren't hungry? Yeah, they are
Right,
hungry,
right.
but we don't want your money.
Right.
That's who you are. They don't want the
As they probably
organizations-
telling you that with lunch on their breath.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
not hungry.
You know,
We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy.
Big boy.
neighborhood.
Big boy.
All righty, boy.
I got a disco ball in
Yeah.
here.
I just got John Gotti in his hand.
Yeah, big time.
Cold,
Yeah,
man.
Oh,
John
my
Gotti.
goodness.
Wow.
Yankees joint.
Okay, man.
Wireless
SMS
headset.
audio
Yankees.
headphones. And these are wireless headphones too, man.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you straight up, when I first put them on, they blew me away. Nails, we were at Hot 97 in New York. I actually sat my iPod down and walked away from it. And Nails, you know, I was tripping that day. Because and then like the one commercial where you demonstrate how you could twist and bend them and they don't break.
Right.
And just the reception alone, 50,
Wow.
is unbelievable. Yeah.
I had it made out of, you know, a specific.
Because, you know, you do that with some headphones. You know,
Done.
Snap.
they're going to be in two different pieces.
Bye-bye.
You know what I'm saying? So what made you get into the actual headphone
But, I
game?
mean, it's an extension of my passion for music. I just didn't want to, like, I own this company.
Yeah.
Instead of it, you know, doing a licensing deal, because at that point you can't control the products that they're actually associating you to. In the beginning, all those licensing deals are good. They'll put you on cool products, which you agree to, everything is there, and then towards the end they go, okay, they put them on the 39.
Right.
And then you end up on that because the deal's closing anyway at that point. They just try to sell as
Get what
much
they can.
product as they can, you know what I mean? So
Good Lord. Now, what are the ones we're looking at now?
this is the Sync headset. This is wireless joints, but these they got the Yankee stripes on it. Well, you can have them.
Pinstripes.
And what are these? These are Michael Jackson, the Billie
The
Jean.
dazzle.
Right?
These are-
These were the
Sparkly.
They just look like they're worth a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look
Yeah.
like
That could feed the world.
I wore these headsets in a viral video I did. All His Love.
and those are the original ones right there?
Yeah.
Oh, let's give them away to caller number 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Y'all stick around your radios. We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy.
Big
neighborhood.
boy.
50 Cent in the neighborhood, man. 50. The last time we had a chance to talk, it was via telephone, and I asked about the relationship with you and Banks.
Yeah.
How is that relationship as of right now?
Well, I mean, it's interesting. Like, when we're growing up, like people have habits that they refuse to change. You know what I mean? And I've kind of looked at this situation big and said to myself that a lot of it I got to take responsibility for it because I've enabled them to a point that they don't feel like they have to do anything. You see what I'm saying? So now they have this thing where their way of dealing with something that's uncomfortable is just not dealing with it.
With your work ethic or just with the
That you're
brand,
gonna
you
end up-
gotta
You're gonna do
you gotta
it.
keep going.
Yeah, and I end up doing their job too. Like, you gotta look at them and say they haven't had a manager. I've been managing them for their entire careers. So the 8.7, $9 million a piece. I did that for them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when you look around, and I said, when I'm telling them, like last year, the top of last year, I'm saying, yo, you got to find managers. I got to find other people to do that because I got to focus on other things, other projects I got going. I'm on a movie set, which you want to call me and say, yo, I need to go do this.
Right.
Set a show up. Like, the guy's calling me about your show while I'm on a movie set.
And what about Yayo? You guys?
Ye had to do a lot more. Like, he's involved more.
Right.
You can see it in his, like, look, you see this when someone says
But
something.
y'all still, he's still next to you though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just doesn't do what he's supposed to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And he
Step it up.
he looks and he just goes, whatever. Like, he had the simple formula. He never didn't say, he said, these fools think they're here because of us. They're here because of 50 fool. But he been saying that since the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this fool think he's here.
Right. Like,
and they go,
like, okay, now what, man?
yeah, but now it's like, all right, come on. We got it. Now, we've been here too long for it not to be because of you.
Is it easier, 50, for you to just work by yourself? You know what I'm saying? And like, is the G Unit days, are those over?
But you know what?
As far as what we view G Unit as?
I don't think it's actually over. I think they have to get themselves together.
Right.
Like, I mean, you got grown men that will remind you, I'm a grown ass man, and then don't do grown man things and take grown man responsibilities for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you go, oh, okay. So, you know, if you go home and just chill, I'ma just chill.
I heard that. I'm chilling on
You
you.
know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, it's cool. Yeah.
We
just
got
chilling.
50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy.
Big boy.
50 Cent in the neighborhood. 50, can I have $1 million?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, man. Can I have it today?
Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate that, man. Can I have it in cash? Maybe a check?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, thank you there. Best believe that. We interview you all the time when
Yeah,
you're
we
not
do.
here.
Just so you know, you're always in the neighborhood.
50, what you think about that? You crazy, 50. Love you for that, man. You love me back?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate that, my friend.
I don't think we should have told him that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now you're going to take that with him. Best believe that.
agree with
50
that.
Cent is in the neighborhood. Let me ask you this, 50. You're on a raft in the middle of the ocean. All right? You look in the ocean. You see two people in the ocean. You can only pull up one to safety. The other one may drown, will drown.
Uh-oh.
You look in the ocean. you see Tony Yayo, and you see Lloyd Banks. Who do you pull up, and who do you let drown?
I only have the strength to put one of the two people up.
You only have the strength and the room on the raft to pull one up.
Oh man, they're gonna just have to try and hold on to the edge, both of them.
Really though. So, homie, an executive decision, you wouldn't pull one of them up.
I try to pull both of them and let them hang on the edge.
But they can't hang on the edge. You can only pull one up. You're not gonna kill yourself. You're not suicidal like that, aren't you, 50?
I'd pick Ye. I put Ye on the boat.
You put Yayo on the boat. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then with Banks, we have a great ceremony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, on the real. We gonna do it right. It's gonna be like some Beat Street type of stuff. We're gonna have dancers and the New York City Breakers. And
I would tell you, like, I would never make a choice between the two of them. They're the same. To me, they're the same. It's like my little brother.
Right. Yes, sir.
Was it like this before Success, or was it like this back when y'all were like it's just street and neighborhood?
No, it was different before the music and stuff like that and everything. I think like in the early stages, like I was way more aggressive. So it'd be different things involved with why you listen. Like so they look and go, well, he might flip on us or something else. You know what I'm saying? So they do it. Because you might, you know what I mean, you might do something to her, and then they go, and it's because we in the environment where we can be friends 1 minute and then it go the other way. Ye came back from jail, he was different. That experience, he was like, what? Like, I just got out the feds.
Right. Right, and you gonna try to like run it like this? Like, stop it.
Yeah. His energy was different, and I was like, wow, look at this, like it's changing. And you see, like Banks turn into Playboy Banks, like. Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that. You had no girls. You had no girls before that.
Right. Yeah.
It's him and Jabba.
They didn't want you.
Yeah, him and Jabba down in the projects. And she liked this other girl more than him.
Dude. Him and Jabba. So if you have a show next Saturday, who comes out on stage with you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, Big Boy in the
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
50 Cent in the neighborhood.
We see how you named your dog Oprah and the kitty Gail.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a goose named after you? And I'm going to tell you why. So this goose got shot 7 times with a pellet gun, and it survived. It didn't die. So they ended up naming it 50 Cent. Do you think that type of ode is dope, or would you rather not have a goose named after you?
Yeah. It's not my goose. Yeah. He looking like it's my goose. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a goose,
got
though.
a goose named 50.
Yeah. Shot 7 times and survived.
See what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And the goose got his own headphones, his own energy drink. You know what I'm saying? So this is a hell of a goose we talking about. This is a different kind of goose.
The golden goose.
This is a platinum
there you
goose.
Platinum.
The goose that lays the platinum eggs.
Right here in Arkansas.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Took what you do.
This is serious. This
Yeah.
ain't even a joke.
Yes.
Talking about naming animals after you, after people.
They had X-rays on the goose.
Yeah. But let me tell you the cold thing though, man, is that the
side-by-side
goose
shot.
is about to sit down with Oprah on the next chapter.
With Oprah the dog.
Yeah, so
And they're gonna probably have an interesting interview.
yeah, best believe that. Affleck. We got 50 in the neighborhood, Big Boy in the
Big
neighborhood.
boy. Big boy.
50, definitely want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood, hanging out with us again, man. The
enjoyed
Lost Tape
myself.
available for you right now. The new album is the album Murder by Numbers,
Murder by Numbers, yeah.
and that's July 3rd.
That's right.
Then
July
we
3rd.
celebrating your birthday, July 6th.
Hello.
That's right.
That's gonna slide us all the way
wait.
into freelancers in August.
Yeah, baby.
The SMS audio headphones are available.
Now, yep.
This is 50 is still popping for
That's
us.
right.
Everything.
The energy drink SK.
That's right. Available in stores now.
Good Lord. Anything else 50? And that's you on your Twitter also.
Yeah.
Is that you active
Yeah.
on your Twitter? Okay.
I saw today this new trailer, or a trailer that came up, Fire with Fire. It
Yeah.
has you, Rosario Dawson in there,
Josh
Bruce Willis.
Duhamel.
How was that?
That's
Now,
through
what
my
is
film-
this?
That's through my film production company. I am
course
working
it
big.
Wow,
Look,
man.
I did 5 movies.
I did Exit Strategy.
Go ahead, Big.
That's
I
that's
caught that.
me.
No, you didn't.
Jamil Salim. He's on that. Camellia Withers is on there.
Kevin Hart's in that.
QDZ, you know QDZ, right?
Yeah.
QDZ's in there, man, and we got a quick little thing from Kevin Hart, so we just put his name on the.
But he didn't get a chance to be on the card because I saw that.
Yeah,
when I went
yeah.
to Philly, Kevin Hart face is cut off, and I'm gonna tell Kevin Hart
Right.
when I see him.
That he's on the box.
how they cut your face off the card.
You know why?
Because that ain't right.
No,
That ain't right, Big.
No, it was right because he has a hell of a legal team. No, I understand, and I see that Robert De Niro and Forrest Whitaker, they're on freelancers right there. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. And this is not taking anything away from your hustle, but on the real, I could have got Robert De Niro.
Definitely.
Because
If I would have paid him $25 million, you know what I'm saying?
you might could have got him
Probably.
instead of Kevin Hart.
Yeah. And this one right here, man, this one's yours right there, man.
Let me take that.
As soon as you take it, you owe me $50,000. That's yours right there. Thank you, man.
Take this back. Huh?
Yeah. On a separate note, let me ask you this, man. The Pacquiao fight.
Yeah. Oh man.
What the hell were we watching that night, man?
That's garbage, man. That John was fixed, man.
Right. And you say you bet on that fight?
I did.
How much did you bet and win? Or you bet
so
and lose?
mad.
I lost my money, man.
How much you lose?
I lost 120,000.
Good Lord.
So you bet on Pacquiao?
I did.
Right.
I'm through gambling.
Yeah.
Right.
You are.
I'm through gambling. Like I won that money,
Right. Okay.
and so I don't feel bad, but it did feel bad because I counted it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real talk.
Once you count the money,
It's
you're
yours.
like, I got this. I can spend this on whatever I want.
Hey, man. So did you and Floyd Mayweather have a conversation
He
about
laughed
that?
about it. He laughed at me because when I went to see him in the joint, he said, "I told you. What is you doing, Bob?" He said, "You don't do that. You don't bet on that."
Right,
Yeah.
right. Oh man, so because I was watching this thing years ago where he was like, Bob Aaron's gonna get him.
Yeah, he feels like that. They'll he got to really watch it. The people around him, like, and what you're actually doing when you're in fighting, because they've seen so many. It's almost in the history of boxing. They've always the toughest people we know have been taken advantage of.
Right, right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, we got 50 Cent in the neighborhood, big boy.